Hi, I'm Claire.
And I'm Heather.
And we are
Masterpiece Astrology.
We're here with your Christmas forecast this week for Sunday, December 24th through Saturday, December 30th. This week sees us really feeling Capricorn. Saturn, Sun, and Venus in Capricorn for the first time. And it also sees us getting ready as Uranus is stationing to move direct on January 2nd. Big changes. So this week, starting on Sunday,
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Christmas Eve. It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day, and it's a perfect day for getting your last minute Christmas stuff done, baking or wrapping presents or picking up the last minute little things you want to throw in the stocking.
Nice Neptune energy in Pisces, and we have Moon in Pisces, we have Scorpio energy. It's just, there's some really warm emotions.
Yeah, in the evening's a good time to put on the Christmas tree and Christmas tree lights and watch some Christmas movies.
Right, and
drink some hot cocoa.
Venus moves into the practical sign of Capricorn Christmas Eve evening, and it's going to really contribute to a very practical, grounded Christmas on Monday.
Yes, and if you're on the East Coast, right around the time Santa should be arriving, is when you will have the experience of Venus in Capricorn.
And we're going to feel that Christmas morning because Saturn and Venus are conjunct. They occupy the same place in the sky Christmas Day morning, and again, that is a very restrained, productive, practical, grounded.
It's a nice energy because it's Sun Venus.
It is.
And it just basically means that you're just going to go about your Christmas morning. Let's open the presents, let's clean up the wrapping paper, let's get the kids ready and go to Grandma's house for Christmas dinner or whatever. It's just not going to be a lot of fluff going on. You just want to get things done, boom, boom, boom.
Planning, methodical, logistics. And it's going to kind of feel like that, but I got to tell you, the end of the day on Christmas around 4:30 Pacific, the moon changes from Pisces to Aries, and the first thing that moon in Aries does is form a tight square to 3 planets in Capricorn, Sun, Venus,
So we'll
Saturn.
say that it's going to be a little bit maybe testy or temperamental, little dicey, so you might want to steer clear of any topics that in your family are touchy, and just remind yourself it's Christmas.
Please do.
Keep the happy thoughts going, and
right, this energy.
Don't start talking about how your Aunt Mildred never remembers your birthday, or just don't get into politics and Mom wasn't there for me when I was a baby.
Grievances, put those. This energy reminds us all that we have to suffer through these family obligations.
You just got to do it.
Do it with grace. Keep your head high, and just. But you'll notice that energy change again around 4:30 Pacific on Christmas Day. It's rather abrupt, so we're warning you.
You'll survive, and it's going to be temperamental throughout the week through Wednesday.
I think so.
Tuesday is kind of going to be maybe you're back to work, maybe a little butthurt, ego, emotional kind of day, kind of a little touchy.
Well, it's because Sun squares the moon.
Yeah.
And we wake up to that, and again, it's Aries and it's Capricorn, and that energy just really it's temperamental. They don't always like each other.
Yeah.
So it's the form structure meeting the ego.
It's the child versus the adult.
It really is.
Dad telling kid, get your crap together, clean up your room, and kid being like, screw you.
Yeah, and that's happening internally as well as externally.
Right.
So we're seeing it with our relatives, we're hearing it within ourselves.
We're seeing it with our boss, our coworkers,
So that's kind of how it is. Although Tuesday night we have a nice moon, Mercury trine, and that's just easy communication.
It's a great night if you want to talk and vent with your loved ones about your day and and about Christmas and the events and anything that kind of comes up during the holiday season.
Yeah, Tuesday will be a good night for a chat. Wednesday is kind of, I think, the hardest day of the week.
It is.
What do you think?
It's an intense day. It's unpredictable.
Very much so.
Not practical, so you're not going to be thinking logically, like, I shouldn't say that. You're
that's out the window.
It's going to be one of those days you're just going to fire off. So if you can use some restraint, try to, but just know it's a little touchy. And if you just need to not talk to people, then don't talk to people.
And this day really is helping us kind of get acquainted with Uranus in Aries is moving direct on January 2nd. It is essentially still in the sky this week, and on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific, it forms an opposition to the moon. It forms a conjunction with the moon in Aries. It's the last time the moon in Aries is going to conjunct Uranus while it's in this retrograde stationary phase. And it's a time for us, I would really expect some surprises.
Yeah, some surprises to come up.
Yeah.
Luckily, the next day is a friendly day, and will kind of smooth over any rough bumps that was created the day before.
Yeah, there's some nice sextiles, and that just means easy opportunities to kind of smooth things over and to feel good. So it's just that Thursday night there is a moon in Taurus. Moon is in Taurus on Thursday. It's moved out of Aries, which is a very stormy sign, and Taurus is placid. Taurus is the cow. It's the bull. Just likes to relax.
It doesn't really get upset by anything.
So what we're saying is Thursday the pace will feel placid, but Thursday night the moon opposes Mars. Mars is the drive to get what you want, and the moon is the mood that helps us feel safe and secure. When those two energies oppose each other, there can be a real kind of moody drive sometimes.
It could be. It could also be just kind of figuring out where you want to go, where you're like thinking, okay, New Year's is coming up, and what is my New Year's resolution? This is what do I want to create for 2018. So that might be a good night to put together some resolutions.
Absolutely. I think it's a very constructive way to use that energy. And then Friday and Saturday, those are relatively placid days. We got to say, those are we got Moon and opposite Jupiter, Moon trine Pluto on Friday. Those are just really nice energies that are going to allow us to build some structure and safely kind of expand our vision.
And Saturday is a good creative day. It's a good daydreaming kind of day. It's a good day for, watching a movie and just relaxing after, the crazy Christmas and Thanksgiving holiday and all the events that took place during the week. So that's what I would recommend, a movie day.
Yeah, I think in what we've discussed is how people are really exhausted. They're really, this whole period of Saturn and Sagittarius, which we've just ended, has made people really exhausted. There's been so much noise.
I had so much anxiety.
And I think it's safe to say now that with Saturn and Capricorn, things are feeling a little bit more grounded.
Yes.
But this week with Uranus stationary in Aries, I got to tell you, there's a real push this week for us to really break free from whatever is keeping us back from expressing our individuality and our true unique nature. This week is a really good time to figure out if there's something that's keeping us caged up and something that's repressing us or restricting us. We're going to feel like we really want to break through.
Yeah.
I will caution our viewers, though, because when Uranus is stationary, and it really is very powerful, and it's demanding that we innovate and change, Uranus really allows the human race to grow.
It is demanding.
But I think, though, if people are really tempted to make abrupt changes, because depending on your chart, Uranus could be influencing some of you very strongly this week.
Yeah.
I would caution against abrupt change this week.
Don't do abrupt changes.
Don't do abrupt
you may
changes
be tempted.
Yeah, you will be. Some of you are powerfully.
But it's not the time. It's not the time. It's a good time to think about it, and it's a good time to maybe write some ideas down, or just be kind of motivated in how you can create something in a more stable way than just like if you want to quit your job, just don't be like screw you, boss, I'm out and leave.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Set up a plan for looking for work and in a place like where would you want to work, and just really think out structurally, because Capricorn is very unforgiving to that Aries childishness, the want, the id, the I want now. Capricorn is going to come down on you hard, and so if you were to quit your job, you probably will be out of a job for like 6, 7, 8 months to a year to 3 years. You know what I mean? It's that kind of energy.
It truly is, and we really see people that do make these type of changes, they almost always regret it when Uranus is stationing. Yeah. So really, please do yourselves a favor. Don't give in.
Don't leave your wife. Don't leave her.
And what we want to do is also help you realize that Uranus has been in the sign of Aries for 7 years, since 2011, and in May of 2018 it's going into Taurus. It's ending a 7-year cycle, and this is the last time Uranus is stationing to move direct. When Uranus goes direct on January 2nd, it's not looking back to Aries, it's moving straight into Taurus.
Moving. In May it's going to go into Taurus.
So the point is, this is the 7th time Uranus is stationed to go direct during the 7-year cycle, and for that reason this week is very powerful, it's very potent, and it's very it's allowing us again to identify what's keeping us from expressing our individuality. Okay, so the 7 years has really seen a lot. With Uranus and Aries, we've seen issues related to transgender, new ideas about identity, augmentation, selfies, this kind of very self-involved expression of at worst narcissism, and at best innovation that allows humanity to grow and change.
And we'll see how Taurus is going to come about.
Yeah, that'll be in here.
But I hope everybody has a wonderful Merry Christmas.
Yes.
And wonderful. We'll be here to see you next week for our New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
And New Year's prediction, because we start out with a big bang. The New Year, I tell you folks, things are going to change.
Supermoon. And
January 2nd, we are moving. It's going to feel like a real rush. So enjoy this week and just don't do any violent, sudden, disruptive change. You will regret it.
And just know that it is a little bit of a combustible kind of week. So
it is on Christmas especially. Focus on those family obligations. We all have them. And we do, yeah. So Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. And hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. And hit the little bell to get notifications of our new videos.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.